we do have to sort of assess what the communications are going to look like with the new White House. There's a couple things about this. The press briefing here is obviously Karoline Leavitt is his spokesperson. She has no problem lying. She's an abject liar. Now, one of the things you notice is she's always got like a massive cross on display. This is really a large part of this Trump, deeply evangelical Project 2025 set is these guys are liars. They're scoundrels. They will tell you one thing and stick a knife right in your back, and they're wearing like a giant cross the whole time. The cross is a little bit there to sort of try to say that they're the good guy, right? The cross is also telegraphing to the other evangelical weirdos that we're going to take care of your interests first. It's a little bit disturbing. I wish we could get religion out of government. But she is a heavy-duty liar. You see her on Twitter. She is a propagandist to the nth degree. Now, there was a bit of where I heard that they're going to start letting podcasters and influencers into press briefings. They're not going to just be for reporters. Now, of course, that is going to be aimed at the red pill people. And it's like, bro, we're going to have a presidency where Logan Paul is asking the president a question like during a crisis. Like, dude, kill me now. Seriously. Can put a bullet in my head now and just get it over with.
President Trump is back, and the golden age of America has most definitely begun.
The golden age of America. Like, ew, dude. The golden age. That is so gnarly. The golden age of America. I really don't like that description, especially coming from a known liar with a giant cross on her neck. Now, this, though, is apropos for Donald Trump because Donald Trump always tries to put somebody who's a mouthpiece. Trump doesn't hire based on your ability to actually achieve policy goals. He puts mouthpieces into roles. Somebody that can lie and look harmless. He'll put Alina Habba. He'll put Karoline Leavitt. He'll put Pete Hegseth. Somebody that's going to go up there and just be a media personality, and they look good, and they're wearing a big cross that says, oh, look how innocent I am. I'm one of the good guys. But they're fucking deceitful. Look at that shit, though. Look at that cross. It's like platinum encrusted. Dude, this is what we're dealing with now, guys. You know who is running our country right now is the Heritage Foundation. That's who's running our country. The Heritage Foundation and Center for Renewing America. These guys are fucking toxic for God, for country, for community. You see what this is? They put community on the bottom, dude. These are the people that are running the country. All of those executive orders that were all drafted and ready to go, all of the roadmaps for the anti-trans stuff for how they're going to overcome abortion. They are going to try and end abortion nationally. It's been their goal. They want to go back and segregate schools. But all of that stuff that we see, all of those executive orders were created by these groups with a minor assist to Chris Rufo over at the Manhattan Institute. Make no mistake, guys. This is a religious takeover. Trump is golfing. Trump is tweeting, and Trump is trying to make sure a whole bunch of money flows into his way. And then his job is to be the front man, the point man for the people to go out there and tell the lies and be the personable guy that gets the base of people riled up and gets the militia like the Proud Boys and those guys all amped up and ready to break windows or punch parents at school board meetings as they see fit. But these guys, the Heritage Foundation and Center for Renewing America, these are the motherfuckers that are running the show. And that's what's really fucking scary. Like right now, our government is being run by evangelical Christians that are writing all that executive policy, and they're trying to consolidate as much power as they can into the president. Okay, their goal is to make it so the president has all the power, so then they can just run the show through them. Traditional American values means that traditional white male-centric Christianity, okay? Women in the home, women having babies, people of color knowing their place, immigrants knowing their place, LGBTQ people being unseen and having no power. That's the traditional part. We're talking like 1920s. I mean, if they had their way, I bet they'd pull the 19th and even make it so women couldn't vote. They wouldn't fight against it. The deeply evangelical people would be okay with that. Resegregation, they would be okay with it. That's what's really scary.
President Trump has sent a loud and clear message to the entire world. America will no longer tolerate illegal immigration. And this president expects that every nation on this planet will cooperate with the repatriation of their citizens.
Dude, I don't like this woman. I don't like her. I mean, she's a good public speaker, but with her giant cross there, I don't trust this woman as far as I could fucking throw her, dude. I don't like her. North Korea reporter vibes is so well put. Like, if I didn't know she was a real person, I would want to like look in the back of her hair to see if there was a Neuralink chip in there or something. See if she was one of, you know, Tesla's new robots. The cross, dude, it's like, what is she? Is she a White House worker or is she a fucking rapper, dude? She's like a Christian rapper, dude. I'm waiting for the fucking penny saver guy. What's that guy with all the Trump tattoos on his face? That idiot who wrote the Target song, whose parents own the Auto Trader or whatever. Yes, 𝗲𝗪𝗡𝗪. So, you know what's funny about him? He looks like street whatever, but you know his parents own the Auto Trader. That guy is from a super, super wealthy family, which is why he's part of this whole MAGA set.
He directed all federal agencies to terminate illegal diversity, equity, and inclusion programs to help return America to a merit-based society. President Trump also signed an executive order declaring it is now the policy of the federal government that there are only two sexes, male and female. Sanity has been restored.
It doesn't matter. There's multiple sexes and genders. They're not disappearing. Okay, good. The federal government said, oh, this is what it is. And the people are going to show up and be, hi, you. No offense to you idiots, but there's a transgender woman in Congress. All right, so fuck off. Right? Like, please. Okay, you know what? Guess what? I just declared that crosses are fucking bullshit. So newsflash, you remember the small limited government? You don't get to define what gender I am. I'm going to be whatever fucking gender I want. And Trumpy, if you got something to say about it, you get shit on. Right? But yeah, if anything, dude, I think we're going to create even more genders now. Like, okay, you fucking saw, oh, two genders, two sexes. Well, let's have 10. You. I mean, it's so funny, though, okay, that the government that talks about freedom and the government that talks about limited government and no regulations, but then they come up here and they're like, okay, let me just tell you, we're going to regulate your human existence. We won't regulate the companies, but we're going to regulate the fucking human existence. I like, all right.
I take great pride in opening up this room to new media voices to share the president's message with as many Americans as possible. In doing so, number one, we will ensure that outlets like yours, Axios and Breitbart, which are widely respected and viewed outlets, have an actual seat in this room every day. We also, again, encourage anybody in this country, whether you are a TikTok content creator, a blogger, a podcaster, if you are producing legitimate news content.
See, this is their data grab, though, guys. They want the data. They want to know everyone in America who is producing news content. Think about the ramifications of that.
No matter the medium, you will be allowed to apply for press credentials to this White House. And as I said earlier, our new media website.
I mean, I'm telling you guys, that this is very important to keep in mind. Everything is data collection. Everything. Here's the problem with this. They're going to approve the chuds, but they want to build a database. They're going to approve Logan Paul and the people that are, you know, part of the Dana White, Donald Trump ecosphere. They'll do the Daily Wire people, but other than that, it is data collection. Especially if you're left wing, they want to know who the people are. So them, dude, we're going to give them this. You, Trumpy! All right.
When you're up here in this briefing room speaking to the American public, do you view yourself and your role as speaking on, advocating on behalf of the president or providing the unvarnished truth that is, you know, not to lie, not to obfuscate to the American people?
I commit to telling the truth from this podium every single day.
But dude, she's already lied. And like, it's going to be hard because you think these reporters are going to call her out on the lies?
Speaking on behalf of the president.
I know she already lied.
That is my job. And I will say it's very easy to speak truth from this podium when you have a president who is implementing policies that are wildly popular with the American people. And that's exactly what this administration is doing. Dude,
none of this shit is wildly popular with the American people. He won by 1.4%. Like, what else do we got? We should have a category here of her lies.
There was about to be 50 million taxpayer dollars that went out the door to fund condoms in Gaza.
Dude, yeah, she is a fucking degenerate with her fucking 10-pound 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗪 cross around her neck. They don't take any personal responsibility. They don't do anything to help people. And then every time they do something and fuck up and it costs the American people, they're going to blame it on Joe Biden. Now, you'll notice as soon as the stock market goes up, Trump takes credit for that.
As for costs, I laid out the plethora.
As for cops, a little Freudian slip. As for cops, all of you are going to be arrested as soon as I leave this podium. Dude, you know the authoritarian state. Hey, who's there? Trumpy, we're here to arrest you. You, Trumpy. Yeah, I want to see Democratic Congress people campaigning all the time. That's what I think we need. We need to be campaigning all the time. Like, start framing this shit. After every White House press conference, have a Democratic press conference where you call out the lies. Karoline Leavitt lied about this. Karoline Leavitt lied about that. We have the capacity to do that shit. We have the voices, so I would like to see more of that. We do need to play their game. Their game is, this isn't government. This is a reality TV show about perception. And I want to see the Democrats get dirty. I want to see them get media savvy. And I want to see them create their own reality TV show that is about human rights and programs that benefit the people. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.